Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a love reading for Pisces that's Pisces in all placements, and it's timeless in general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless in all placements as well. I feel a sneeze coming on. Maybe. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. So let's dive in here with the Enchanted Map Oracle, and then I will clarify with some tarot. Remember that roles can be reversed, so of course apply it as it fits. You know your story best. And thank you to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And also leave comments. Let me know how this is resonating for you. And yeah. All right, here we go. Diving in. For you, we have slow and steady in reverse, number 12. For your person, we've got one ring circus in reverse, number 15. I'm going to be all sniffly from my sneeze. All right, and the relationship, we've got come together, number 8, in the upright. Oh, yeah. That's very promising. That looks really good. I think for you, you have, I believe slow and steady in reverse is talking about, I'll read it again just to remind myself, but I feel like it's talking about um needing to not try to make something happen, um not be impulsive, not make something happen sooner than it's supposed to. And by that I mean, like, there's some kind of divine timing. If you try and, like, say you're trying to come together with this person or you really want to, um trying to force the issue is it's just going to cause more obstacles, um more resistance. There's a need to kind of surrender and take things really slowly and step by step. Let me just make sure I've got that right. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I got it. And then one ring circus for your person. Oh, is about this person. Maybe they've got some control issues. They're trying to make things happen in their life or in this relationship that there's basically this person is not in the flow. They're needing to they're needing maybe to let you step up and do some work here, or to show up in a certain way. Maybe they're used to having to do things all themselves all the time, and they feel like if they don't take the reins, take control, that then things won't work out in their favor. Maybe that's been their experience. But they have some kind of power. There could be a power struggle between you two, or there's just they're they're trying to exert their will, kind of push you in a way that's not helping the situation. Maybe there's some resistance on your side. But ultimately with come together, it's like there's this, there's harmony here. I mean, there's a stork up there. That's a no, that's a pelican. Yeah, that's a pelican. Still, um, with the hearts, and this is about being on the same page. It's about collaboration. And did I say it? Yeah, harmony. So let's go with, use the cat tarot for your person. How this person feels is the Knight of Swords. I believe Aquarius. Aquarius's person had the Knight of Swords, um, for how they felt. Um, right? Yeah. And what's on this person's mind is the Ace of Wands. Their intentions. Okay. Four of Wands. Okay. Good. Good. What this person likes about you is the Sun. Wow. That's Leo energy. And what they don't like about you is the Four of Cups. Their next actions, Queen of Wands. Mhm. And potential outcome on their side is the Tower. Wow. Scorpio energy. It's a cute picture. I love this because there's no actual destruction happening. It's just fear, essentially, that's causing the disruption. That startling, some feeling startled. So yeah, so this person, they it's funny because your advice here is to not be so impulsive, whereas here they're feeling very impulsive. They're feeling like, um oh my god. Total destruction. Talk about the Tower. Well, there it is. My goodness. Yeah, okay. This person feeling like they want to come in quick. They want to they're on a mission, um maybe to bring some kind of justice to this situation. They want, uh, they feel very passionately about you. They have this desire for a new beginning with you. Not sure yet. I don't have a sense of if you two have been together before or not. Maybe it doesn't matter. Ultimately, whether this is coming back around or this is happening for the first time, this person they feel very passionate, they feel excited. They've got a fire under them, and because they want some kind of long-term committed connection, relationship, whether that's marriage or, whatever you two agree upon. They want to be at your side. Very, very, very clear there. So what they like about you is the Sun. Um, you make this person so happy. You just have this inner light that just shines. You glow. Um, this cat is so funny. Yay, Happy Bubble is here. And Rebecca, good morning. Thanks for being here. You missed the drama. um, yeah, you you represent the light to this person. They they feel like you could show up in this great way where you could be very positive. You could have some Leo in your chart. Um, where you're fun and you're interesting and you seem like you're generally pretty happy and content with things, and they just, yeah, they feel like you, just looking at you, seeing you living your best life just really inspires them. And um I don't know, maybe makes them feel like, because the sun can be a card of enlightenment. It's like maybe you're a really good influence on them in some way. What they don't like about you is the 4 of Cups. You're They could be feeling all these feelings about you, and um you could just kind of be like feeling like they're not offering enough or offering what you really want. You could feel like they're lacking in some way. You're kind of you're kind of trying to think of the word, can't, I don't know, morning brain. um you, they feel like you have this attitude of like general like dissatisfaction or even like suspicion, like what is this, what's in this bowl? Can I trust this? I don't know, this isn't really what I expected, it's not what I wanted, maybe it's not enough. There's something here where you're not receiving them with open arms. You're holding back, and you're kind of just like, I don't know, skeptical maybe. So this person's next actions is the Queen of Wands. Maybe what they're trying to do is rise up, is to become a better version of themselves. Maybe they recognize the validity of your general dissatisfaction, or um um I can't think of the word, kind of questioning like what they're offering. um because maybe you know what you want, you know what you deserve, and maybe they haven't encountered somebody like you before, and they're realizing like they really need to step it up if they're going to get in your good graces. And that seems like that's what they're doing. They're really th- they're building up their confidence. They are, maybe they're working on their appearance and trying to like take better care of themselves and make themselves look better. Um, that lion there makes me think of Leo as well. And because that's what they like about you. And so it's almost like maybe they have a picture of you, or they like kind of keep this idea of you kind of in the background because that's what's inspiring them to build themselves up. um, you're motivating them to improve themselves, and ultimately really they should be their own motivation, but sometimes we humans need a little outside influence when it comes to self-improvement. So so potential outcome is the Tower. And I I'm not sure. We'll see. This could be a any kind of okay, so when the tower shows up, it's typically some kind of shakeup. It's a big change. It's a sudden change. Um, and it's not always a bad thing. I mean, I would venture to say it's never a bad thing, but it can feel bad in the moment, especially when you feel like you have the rug yanked out from under you. But this feels like it's something that's happening that it's startling to this person, but it's not actual destruction. It's not a physical breaking down like some of the towers are. It's more of just this sudden something that causes this person to jump. It's a jump scare. But it's realizing that they're going to realize that there's nothing to be afraid of, that it was just outside influences that caused this person to jump, but really everything's fine. The tower is still there. Their happy, warm place. And it's interesting, like with the two of them, like maybe something happens, there's some kind of shakeup that causes you both to jump away. Maybe, I don't know, it's possible. Maybe you two you're talking, or you're trying to come together in this on the same tower, and then you get scared in different directions, but then eventually you're going to come back together again, realizing everything's fine, something like this. So for you, I'll use my tarot of mystical moments, my pretty much hands down my favorite deck. All right. So how you're feeling is Temperance, Sagittarian energy. And what's on your mind is the King of Cups, the female king. Your intentions, King of Pentacles. What you like about this person, the Hierophant. That's come on, brain. Taurus, right? Yeah, I think so. All of a sudden, I don't remember in this moment. I think that's Taurus. What you don't like about this person is the Ace of Pentacles. That came up for somebody else. Was it Aquarius? I don't know. I'll clarify. um, your next actions, Page of Wands, and potential outcome on your side, King of Swords. Wow. So you've got three kings here. um, you're really standing in your power and your authority, and really like feeling very confident and powerful and sure of yourself. So so you're really exercising um self-control. You're feeling the need to be patient, to slow down, to find the balance. This card is interesting because one of the birds is taken off and one is landing, has landed, is hanging out. She's looking at that one. The other one's gone. It's like I feel like you're in this place where maybe a part of you wants to speed things up, move things along. Maybe you're dealing with somebody else who's like leaving the picture, and you're focusing on this person who is kind of settling in. And you're thinking about wanting to nurture nurture this relationship. They maybe you could feel some kind of like protective um um once again I can't think of the word. You want to care for this person. I love this card so much because it's like being a safe haven, wanting to actually hold this person in your hands, let them know that they're safe in your care. You feel a lot of compassion for this person. Um, and you're this could be this is your intentions. It's like feeling really wanting to create a very stable environment for yourself, maybe for yourself and this person. Maybe maybe that's one of the reasons why you're sort of skeptical or not totally um happy with their offer, because you are in this king like energy, whereas they are coming as a knight. So this person could be younger than you, or they may not be quite as mature as you are. You're really, your intention is to be very abundant. Um, you want to create value for yourself, for the people around you, be stable. Um, this is you wanting to be loyal to not only to this person, I feel, but to anybody, like whatever cause kind of is important to you. You want to be more generous with your time, with your love, with your resources. Maybe maybe you are building yourself up in your life. Like maybe you're working your way up the corporate ladder. I don't know if this is corporate or what, but you're like you're a boss, or you're wanting to go into business for yourself. Maybe you're doing something where you're actually helping others. Um and you're thinking about the general the good for all for all mankind kind of thing, and womankind. um and the fact that we have both all three kings that have shown up here on your side are all female kings, so you're really coming to this um from a very with a very feminine energy. Gender doesn't matter. It's like the feminine is much more it's receptive and open and intuitive and even healing, like, whereas the masculine energy tends to be more like laser focused and action oriented, and this is taking action, but in a softer, more receptive way. So the what you like about this person is the hierophant. So you could see it's possible that you see the potential for taking this connection to the next level. That this person, they do have a lot of potential, and you could see that there's a lot you can learn from this person. There could be kind of a they could kind of have a spiritual leaning. Maybe they're teacher themselves or some kind of way shower, um, guide, counselor, something like this. Um, and I think you see them as being a very wise person, all in all, even if they don't have as much life experience as you do, or they're still, they're a little further back on their spiritual path. Um, you still feel like they have a lot to offer, and you're very interested in what they have to say. You two may really enjoy like having conversations together and um, learning from one another. What you don't like is the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm getting the sense that this person wants to make this happen now. They are showing up in a very impulsive way. Maybe because there's their next actions are the Queen of Wands. Maybe you feel like they're what they really need to do is to build themselves up for themselves, not for you. Maybe you recognize this, that you don't want them to show up in a certain way just because they think that's what you want. You want them to be authentic and genuine, because if they're just putting on airs, if they're trying to be a certain way, that's not going to last. You With all these kings here, you've been there, like you've had a fair amount of experience, and you know that um if people are just trying to be a certain way, at a certain point, they can't keep that up anymore because it's not something that they've actually integrated within themselves. And so you may be like, okay, hang on a second. Like you want to start something, but it's not time yet. You feel the need to maybe get to know one another, maybe establish more of a friendship, find more of a balance in this connection. What Let me just find out, what's this Ace of Pentacles? Why don't you like 10 of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So it's possible that this person um they could already be married, or maybe they're really like caught up in their family. There's stuff going on. Maybe they've got some other thing that they're dealing with, and but they're coming to you saying, but I want to begin with you, and you're like, hey, I need you to like finish closing out whatever thing you have going on over there. Like you don't this person is a little too impulsive, especially because they're not ready in their life, and you see this very clearly, because your next actions is the Page of Wands. And this Page of Wands in particular is so interesting because it has the feeling of the Page of Swords, where there's this kind of looking very closely at the situation. Typically, the Page of Wands is very like free spirited and ready for the adventure and let's go for it. There's a bit of an impulsiveness in this card, but in the Page of Wands in general, but in this card it's like, I'm ready for an adventure, but I'm not going to jump. I'm 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 going to look and wait and see, like, what's the best course of action. I'm ready. I've got my traveling cloak on and my walking stick, my walking wand. But let's look more closely at this and see if this is going to actually work out. And kind of inspect things, because potential outcome on your side is the King of Swords. I feel like you're going to say to this person, you're going to show up with a lot of honesty. The King of Swords is nothing if not honest. And you're going to be very rational and logical, and you're going to say, hey, you you may show up in a way that you haven't shown up before, because you have all this really like loving, caring energy. You're very kind and sweet, and very there's this nurturing quality about you. And in this energy, you're going to be like, I will I here's what I see. Here's what I see going on. You have to close out a cycle before something new can begin. I am not going to put up with this. And this could be a major shock to this person. Maybe in the past you've been a little bit more like kind of going along with things, and you're coming to a point where you're like, mm-mm. I just had a thing go through my head. Ultimately, I feel like you putting your foot down and being very honest and clear about what you expect, about how you're gonna how you're gonna receive this person or not receive them, is it's a major shakeup for this person, because now they're realizing that, like, I think they're really hearing what you're saying, or they're going to be, and they're going to get it. It's going to scare them. Maybe you're saying, I'm not going to entertain this at all as long as you have something else going on. Take your take your it's like they're making you some kind of offer. Take this offer somewhere else until you can show up correct. And maybe you say, I'm going to, I'm gonna check out my other options, and this scares this person. Maybe it scares them into action. But the tower is not fallen. It's just they're getting a wake up call, I feel, and they're gonna come back, because this is the tower where they're happiest and most comfortable. And I think, it's to be continued. Who knows what they'll end up doing? Everyone has free will. And if they do have some kind of family situation that they're dealing with or closing out or whatever, um, who knows? However, they have so much passion and excitement for you that that may be enough motivation. Like they're really working on getting themselves to a level where they can meet you at your level. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.